How you doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Bear Sports on Monday evening with just one selection for tomorrow. But before I get on to that, I'll just touch on my last few selections. Haven't been done in a few days, so a little bit of catching up to do. Last Saturday, I tipped up two horses at Kempton. One of them was placed at a pretty big price, Darjanini. Thought it ran really well. All in all, it was a good round of jumping, but a couple of sloppy jumps thrown in there probably cost us in the end. I thought turning in we were going to win. It looked to be travelling best of all. Carrie's Commodity was in behind us, but I wasn't too worried about him because he usually flatters to deceive. But we got the good jumps when we needed them over the last couple of hurdles. It was just unfortunate that uh, just got nabbed close home basically. It would have been a nice one because he was 7 or 8 to 1 when I tipped him up, and he was well supported. But definitely a horse to keep on the right side of. And then my other selection on Seated Rider, at the third fence before the race, was only getting going, But definitely that Darajini, I thought that was a really strong effort, a good step forward now on what he showed the previous time, and I think he's a winner in waiting. And hopefully, I wouldn't say Nichols will delay too long. He'll be going for the championship, and he'll be one of his winners, I'm sure, in the month of April, and he'll be there for us, I presume. So that was fair enough. But then Sunday was a really good day, a really strong day. I had 3 selections on the service, on the Patreon service, and 2 winners, 2 nice winners. The middle leg let us down for the sweep, but it was great that Shashenka won the first at Hereford, really well backed. So I was delighted about that. She was definitely due her turn, and she got it yesterday. And also I had Wide Razzle won the third race. He's a horse that when he wins, he doesn't win by that far, but in a roundabout way, he might give you the odd heart palpitation, all right. But it's handy because the handicapper can't nail him, and he definitely has loads more to give. I know that horse is a really decent horse, and he just he does the bare minimum, which is fine. And yesterday was a great day, so hopefully we can kick on now with the service into next month. That's obviously the last day was today. Paddy has 2 hopefully good selections tonight. Be great now if we could really finish off the month strong. It's been a good improvement there the last few weeks. Getting more solid as we go along, and next month now I'm looking forward. There's one actually running Wednesday that I really am sweet on, and it'll be a service bet, and I'm just hoping that gets us off to a cracker for March, because the last couple of months, we've been playing catch up the whole time. So it'd be really good now just to nail it straight off the bat. And February wasn't bad at all, I suppose, when you think about it. I had a couple of nice winners on the YouTube, and obviously getting the 100 to 1 Acume up was great. Loads of profit there for February if you're following the point system, and it's important. We don't like banging on about following the point system, but it is important in the long run if you follow the point system that we put in place there for you. You're going to come out in front, and it's been proven time after time. So yeah, February wasn't bad at all, but I'm looking forward to March now. Obviously Cheltenham is in a couple of weeks, and that's great, but there's going to be plenty of winners either side of it. And so all I can say and advise you, just jump on to the Patreon service there. The details to join up will be in the description below, and there'll be plenty of winners there for us to drive on with. So hopefully another winner on the way tomorrow as well. I'm going to chance this Milan. He's running. I'll just get the time up for you now again. Sorry, I had it there, but then the whole thing shifted on me. I think he's in the 140, is he? The 205 at Catterick. Milan. I tipped him up the last day, and he hadn't Seated Rider early on, which is a bit unfortunate, but it might have been a blessing in disguise anyway, because he would have been up against a horse called Ard Class or Ard Chaos, who won today in Carlisle. Now, Milan, he's stepping down hugely in trip here, but when I go through all the horses in the race, they're all kind of might be a little bit better with a bit further, So I presume the plan with Milan tomorrow will be just to bounce out and go as hard as you can for as long as you can. Ryan Mania is a proper jockey, and I presume there'll be all guns blazing for tomorrow. He's priced up around 4-1. It's a very moderate race. When you look at Ben Brody up the top of the weights, he's not. He's just a half decent horse. So is Da Vinci Hand, who ran well last time. Now I know Paddy tipped one up on the service that beat Da Vinci Hand the last day, so he'll be a player definitely. Getaway Jewel caught my eye the last day, but I thought probably needed a bit of a step up and trip, and now it's going back to Milan 7, so a bit of a strange one. And then the bottom horse there, One Night in Town. It's a moderate enough horse. It's a moderate race, and I'd be disappointed now. Milan. It's interesting to see that they're taking off the blinkers and going with the cheek pieces there tomorrow. Catterick suits a real front runner that jumps from fence to fence. Now this horse is usually a good jumper. He made a bit of a mess of it last time, but he did get into an early speed duel with the winner. So he was kind of knocked off his stride a bit, I suppose. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I just think it's very interesting. A horse that has ran over 3 mile plus before is stepping right back down now, and at 4-1 he's worth a little play there. I'll go a point win. As I say, I have a really strong one for Wednesday for the service, and confident now that we can really kick on and start just beating them consistently, which we were doing. So it's time now to get the show back on the road properly, and consistently. That's the whole thing. It's the consistency and the good selections, the good solid selections that we know are there. We have our horses. We know, notebooked and all that, ready to when they're running, just waiting for them to be in the right races and then smashing them. That's what it's all about. That's what you have to do. Anyway, so that's the crack. If you're interested in joining the Patreon service, as I say, the follow the description below. All the details are on the link below, and it'll be worth it. It's not massive money to join up anyway. So, look, that's the crack. Good times on the way, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, please God. It's Joe Value for Cold Bear Sports. Take care, bet safe, and enjoy the sport.